outside this building, fam. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we all men. And it's like, you don't disrespect people that you don't know. Because at the end of the day, half the people you work with in the restaurant, you're not cool with them. You work with them.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, bro, are we friends? Did I forget something? Like, who are you talking to?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Like, you get hypey like that with people you know.
Yeah.
And usually you just cracking, but just busting their balls or just talking shit. But like, you don't do that to people you don't know. And I've never disrespected a person that I don't know. Like, I might pop some shit to somebody that I know that they might not like, and we might have to smooth it out. But like,
it's all good.
I'm not going to disrespect a stranger. They could pull a gun out and shoot me. You know what I'm
saying? I think that just goes back to the amount of pressure that motherfuckers used to be on.
Yeah, I mean, it's the money. It's the money and the timing, and that's why people don't play.
Life is on the line.
Yeah, it's like you got
chefs used to fucking kill themselves.
Yeah,
rest in peace to Anthony Bourdain.
A lot of chefs have,
a
lot of like that mental health shit is real, bro.
Like, it's a long stemming.
It's been an issue. It'll never not be an issue until
effectiveness of the entire
until people make a change. They make it comfortable to learn and to grow.
I mean, I can only imagine what the fuck he went through as a young chef.
Oh, in New York,
I
know what he went through.
Not to say like anybody gets a pass or anything like that.
I mean, we all went through it.
None of that shit.
We all went through it. We all had to.
It just
I think what's happening now with the people that have treated people that way is there's a cowardice about it. They're not coming out and like acknowledging that they fucked up in the past. I think it's just like you said. You used to be an asshole. Yeah, I used to be a fucking asshole. You know what I'm saying? And I say that shit all the time because at the end of the day, that's all I knew because that's how I was trained.
That's how you were
trained. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, too, part of me is like, you know, I wouldn't be where I'm at today, sitting here on this fucking table, if I didn't get yelled at like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So to me, I'm like, sometimes I need to be yelled at. You know?
Sometimes bro. Man, like I know I needed it. I know I needed that structure. You know what I'm saying? I know, because I was a wild boy outside of that motherfucker.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I didn't take it as so much as disrespect. I did like that's just like I said, I'm thrived in the industry. Like I'm like whatever. Like I'm man. So just.
Well, if you had hard parents, it's pretty easy.
I mean, shit. But look, I tell you, bro. I mean, I got. Man, I give you a horror story. One time I got fired, bro. I got fired in Philly at a restaurant called Honey's.
Yeah.
It was the newer one that they built on South Street. It was hella far from my house, bro. I lived in North Philly. I had to get to South Philly. This is a 24-hour breakfast and brunch spot, bro. Man, I get up there late. Homie fired me, right? Fired me and shit. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm going to come back for my money. Now, mind you, I had to walk like 35 blocks or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm so broke, I couldn't get on the train at the time.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I had to walk 30 blocks there to get fired to walk back. So now I'm setting the tempo for this story. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, bro, when I come back next week, I need my money.
Well, really, if they fire you, they're supposed to have it for you right there.
Yeah. But he flexed on me. He flexed on me because when I called him, I asked him if I could come in to help him. I was coming to work early.
Yeah.
And he told me to come in, and he fired me, bro. Mm-hmm. So he made me come in early to fire me, bro. Right? Mm-hmm. Okay, now fast forward a week. Come back to get my check. Bro, he gave me half of my check. He was like, since you wasted my time, I'm going to waste your time.
Get the fuck out of here.
Right? So now, I'm going to call, I stepped to the side. I called my dad, and I was like, Dad, I think I'm going to go to jail today.
Yeah.
Because I'm being played for money, and I don't have any money. So what should I do?
Yeah.
And my dad is so real. He told me, you're a grown man, and I can't tell you what to do to get your money. So you make your own decision. You know what I'm saying? Horror story, bro. I thought I was gonna have to beat this man up. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, the owner saw this happening, and he fired the chef that was doing that shit to me. And he took the half check and ripped it in half and went downstairs and doubled it in cash.
Yeah.
He was like, that's not how we get down, bro. He was like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this dude.
Yeah.
But just think about those stories that don't get told, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sure
and that's what this fucking podcast is about.
Think about those stories that don't get told. And when that happened, that's what propelled me from Philly to California. I was like, ooh, that hurts so bad.
Yeah.
And it was in the middle of brunch, bro. Like the whole restaurant was full, bro. And he fired me right in front of a whole kitchen full of a whole fucking. Bro, he brought me from the kitchen into the front.
Oh, so the guests are just like,
yes, bro, because I asked him about the broken hollandaise on my station. Bro.
Yeah,
I asked him about it, and he got pissed. You know what I'm saying? So
he probably made it.
But it's broken. He's putting it on the steam table. On the station,
you
bro.
Can't do that.
It's raw eggs at that point.
You got to put it in a thermos.
And he's like, pour a ladle of it over the food before it goes out. And I'm like, why would I do that?
Yeah.
And he was like, because I fucking told you.
Clarified butter and scrambled eggs.
I was like, fam, but that's not. And he was just like, look, you're asking too many questions. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go outside and smoke a cigarette. So I'm outside, I'm smoking. The owner comes out. I have no idea he's the owner.
Right.
Because he's doing so much hands-on shit. Like, he's, like, downstairs scrubbing the floor. Like, I'm thinking he's, like, a porter. He came outside, and he was like, bro, you look real upset. Like, he was like, what's going on? And I was like, bro, like, I'm just having a hard time with the chef. And he was like, talk to me, man. So I tell him about it, the hollandaise. So they have a meeting that night, and he's like, the new guy said that the hollandaise is broken on the station. So the chef lets me come in early to fire me, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
damn.
all because I spoke up for myself. So it's like, think about that, bro. Think about how many people have stood up for themselves that are black or brown, that didn't want to serve food that they knew wasn't safe, and they got fucking fired for it, bro.
Yeah.
Story. I wasn't gonna tell it. I got a story. The one time I got the one time that I will talk about getting fired, when I was at Zuni Cafe, dog. And I'm gonna go because this one's a little close to the chest.
Yeah, I get it, man.
Rebecca, I love you.
Yeah.
But Rebecca Boyce was the executive chef at the time, man, and I'd come out there to get a job with her. It was great. I was working there for like maybe a week and a half or something like that. She's getting me hit to the the grill and the firing the chicken, and I'm becoming more important.
Right.
Quickly, because she knows I know how to do this shit. But I'm taking public transportation at the time. So one day I make the fucking silly ass decision to wear nylon socks to work. Ooh. And then I walked so I had like some church socks on, dog. So I walked from fucking what is it, like I forget what it is, 16th Street bar station all the way over there. Crazy ass fucking
probably
shit.
Had blisters.
Well,
feet
dog,
just
like,
sweating.
Well, dude, no, I'm like working and I don't even feel it. I don't even feel it. Like my shit isn't. I'm like all of a sudden after the shift is over and I'm like limping back because the station is huge. So
yeah.
I turn around to flip a steak on the grill, turn around to my prep station, and I'm just something is hitting the roof of my foot that just is very fucking uncomfortable. I just so after the shift is over, we go downstairs. I go to change my attire, and there's a dude in the stall next to me, super cool, and he was like, bro, what's going on? Because I seen you limping. I took my shoe off. Dog, I peeled my sock off of the roof of my foot, and it was all raw flesh. Dog. That shit was just, and it started when I was walking from bar, so the shit was just rubbing against the roof of my fucking foot.
Yeah,
crazy, dog. So
you gave yourself like reverse plantar fasciitis.
This dude gave me a shot of Jameson, bro. He's like, dog, just get out of here. I'll
He's like, pour one on the foot.
Yeah, basically. Dog. I was like, no, I'm taking this to the face.
He's like, that doesn't look good, bro.
It was vodka cool, bro, but Jameson, nah. Anyway, I took a sip. He wrapped my station up for me. I went home. But dog, when I woke up the next day, I literally could not put any pressure on my foot. I couldn't walk. I couldn't fucking, I couldn't do anything. I had never had an injury like that before in my entire life. Like, I couldn't do what I was doing on the station. Yeah. And I was down. And it hurt so bad that if I didn't keep it elevated, the blood that was pumping would just come through the wound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
it's a fucking foot,
bro. And it's raw, and it's just like
the bottom of the body.
It's like mostly veins.
So I was told that I had missed a day, and I reached out to my chef because I was just like, because I know her personally. I reached out to her, hey, I'm not gonna be able to make it in today. She's like, the first day she's like, okay, and what I realized was I'm not gonna be able to make it in for a couple days. Okay, so at this point, I didn't have health insurance. You know what I mean? I'm a fucking cook. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
what do you expect from me, man?
Yeah, it's
you
like,
know
it's like if I sign up for insurance and that's all of my check, dog.
What do you guys expect from me?
A monthly payment is my whole check. Like,
so I was told that if I didn't, so the second day I called out, I was told that if I didn't show a doctor's report that I'll get fired. So I just took that as I'm fired. You got to fire me, y'all, because like, what am I gonna do? Go up to the fucking like emergency room?
Yeah, they're gonna charge
sitting there. I get charged for this shit. It's like I don't have that. I don't have that. I'm not finna do that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna thug it out because I know this is just a fucking foot injury. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna thug it out, but you know, just one thing led to another. So the day I came in, she had my check ready for me, and I just I was upset, because. At what point are you gonna like let?
When is it okay to be hurt?
You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, like what the fuck do you expect from me, bro? Like, she wouldn't even look at the wound. She wouldn't even look at the injury, and I'm like, I'm still hurt. You know what I'm saying? I still can't walk. I still can't do too much of anything. You know what I mean? So there's just no. I guess there's a lot of there's minimal care when it comes to once you get higher and once you understand what your position is, once you understand what your role is.
Yeah.
And once they realize that they have a plan for you, but you don't go with their plan,
bro.
Yeah, then it's like, okay, well, you
like
gotta get the
if you
fuck,
can't be there every
saying?
day and it takes away from their day to day, then you're a problem.
Yeah,
because you're disposable now. Because it's like if I have to do your job that
sure,
I just hired you for, then why are you here?
And I love her to death,
but that's absurd.
I know I made things probably not easy for her in a sense. You know what I mean? I know she probably had to deal with a lot of shit, but dog, your roof of your foot wasn't peeled off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have this real issue that I have to deal with, and I have to move around and like still try to find a way for me to pay rent. So all right, I guess I got to figure something else out now. But I saw her later on down the line. Some years later, we hugged it out. It was cool. But these are just the horror stories of fucking working in these restaurants. Yeah. It's just like that's all you get. You don't really get too much. We'll offer you health insurance, but that's 35 to 40% of your check. None of it really seemed fair. None of it really gave us an opportunity to be better than what we knew we were. You know what I mean? A real opportunity to grow. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when I started fucking with him, and he was talking about LLCs and having your own business and shit like that, I was like, all right. You know what I mean? As long as I can protect myself if something happens. You know what I'm saying? Like as long as I don't gotta reach out to nobody else to worry about how I'm gonna get paid or what's gonna get me month to month or what's gonna get me through life. Like I'll do what I need to kind of figure it out. So
heard that.
I mean, that's just another terrible restaurant story. But
yeah,
there's plenty of them.
Yeah, but I mean, I think we're on the forefront of breaking away from the old school and kind of creating.
Definitely, bro.
A new legacy.
Oh,
definitely, bro.
100%.
We're writing the book right now.
It's just. I think it's just important for us to make sure that the new kids that are coming in, they understand that this is a safe space to learn.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's safe, bro.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? It's like, granted, it's the industry and bullshit go on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you just got to be. I mean, it's the reason why I'm still here today is because I don't go out. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I set very clear boundaries, you know what I'm saying? And the people that I am out with when I do go out, you know what I'm saying, I have a rapport with. Like, I don't like being out and getting too drunk. Like, I don't like being around people that do too much.
Yeah, I hear you.
Because it's like now that we out here and people are looking at us in a public light, it's like the last thing I want to do is embarrass myself or my business partner or what we've built. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When we got all eyes on us, it's like, but it's like we not stuffy. Like, we smoke, we drink, we gonna have a good time. But it's like,
I think what we are promoting is like a
healthier version of what the norm. You feel me? It's like you don't gotta burn out, bro. Yeah. You don't gotta burn out. You can get paid a lot for doing less work.
You can call out if you need to. You know what I mean? We're setting up and like with what my partner was saying about learning and in a safe space to learn, but not just learn how to cook, but learn the food that you're cooking. You know
and why it's important. Why it's
important, because I think that's more important than in a sense. How you put it together. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody put the same shit in the same gumbo pot.
Facts. The most important thing is education. You know what I'm saying? I think just showing the kids that it's just like, look, son, like if you want to be a chef, great.
You can do it.
Great. You got to work for it, but you can do it, and you don't gotta fucking. I mean, you damn near got to kill yourself too. Shit.
Yes, but in hours of work, not in substance abuse, not in social toxic relationships.